What's going on, everyone? It's time for another slasher, horror, thriller film review. Today we're going to talk about the movie Followed Home. It was released by Vanguard Entertainment, or Vanguard Releasing, sometime in 2010, and it was produced by Joel M. Godslaws and written and directed by Joaquin Paloma, who also did Para Years in the Dark. So this is a slasher, like horror thriller. You don't really know who the killer is, so I consider it a slasher horror, but this is very close to a thriller. So a group of friends, two couples who apparently have been friends for years, even though it doesn't seem like it, go to a vacation home and witness attempted murder, and it freaks them out, so they cut their vacation short and come back home, and while they're trying to deal with the trauma, the killer followed them home. So this was a pretty interesting little film. You spend a lot of time with the characters. Honestly, the characters in this were pretty well written. They had some good dynamics with it. Some of the couples, though, the two couples did not mesh well and stuff. Maybe if they flipped the roles, it probably would have worked better. But still, yeah. Besides that, though, you don't get enough so you can feel an impact when they get like abducted and killed and stuff. But yeah, it does have some all right character arcs in it. The story's pretty basic and pretty straightforward, which is good for this type of movie, and that's what I was expecting though. So, and the kills, now the first kill was staged pretty well, and like there's good blood effects. It looked pretty real. It looked like someone actually got stabbed in that, and yeah, with that, the next couple were pretty much just abduction scenes of like sort of like off camera kills and stuff, but the realism that they try to do with it is like, okay, we're not going to overdo it like Halloween or anything. We're going to do it as if someone actually abducted them and tried to kill them and stuff, which was actually more disturbing to think about than anything else in it. This film, it gives you what it says it's going to, and you're just basically waiting for when it's going to happen, because you only have 4 characters. This movie's an hour and 20 minutes, so you got a little bit of time to kill. It's pretty obvious when they're going to get abducted or killed, and yeah, but they don't really reveal the killer at all, which is good. I love it when they leave it loose-ended like that and leave you guessing and stuff. And obviously there's no follow-up to this. This is a micro-budget movie that didn't do well, so but still, I thought that part was actually pretty clever, and more movies should do that. And that overall, I thought this film was okay. Like, the acting's pretty terrible, the cinematography's okay. They try to do some interesting camera work with like the basic setup that they had, and like the minimal effects were actually pretty decent. The set design was horrible. It was very bland and opaque, but yeah, for what they had, it was honestly better than I was expecting. So I'm going to follow home at 1 out of 5. Most people are probably going to hate this movie, and honestly, I've seen way worse than this. So yeah, but still, if you like the home invasion, slasher, abduction type movies, this one was surprisingly okay for a micro budget movie. So yeah. I'm not sure where you can find it though, so at least try to find the trailer and link it down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at Derek Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd that I probably never thought of checking out together, and also so hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, I got another one for you. The Tooth Fairy, not the comedy, the horror slasher film. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those people following you home and probably trying to abduct and kill you, because, well, that happens daily. And I guess we'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.